Now this would be back here for fluid levels for the powertrain for the Caterpillar diesel. This is going to be actually, it says, let's see here, this
fuel.
is going to be your fuel filter. We've got your transmission to check up here. We've got your coolant up here. Engine oil check, engine oil add, and it says hydraulic reservoir, Dextron 3 or equivalent. This has an Allison transmission, which is a bulletproof transmission. They're dynamite.
And a Caterpillar engine?
Caterpillar 330 horsepower diesel engine. This panel over here can be removed to gain access to the air cleaner. And God, what's his name? Darren. Darren said that he's got all the filters. And
he does, yeah.
So he's going to get, I guess.
Now, I noticed it has a cord here. What's that for?
This is just an extra extension cord that somebody. Now, one thing to remember, since we're talking about this cord, you were asking about the shoreline, and you can see the difference in these things, Greg. So this is what we call, this is 50 amp service. I'm going to hand this back to you. I don't want to get it all dirty right now. This is a 50 amp service cord. So it's capable of bringing in 220 volt hot lines. This is our 30 amp service adapter, which is real common at the RV park. Sometimes you go into an RV park, this is all they'll have is 30 amp service. As long as you got this adapter, you're good. However, if you go into an RV park and they do have 50 amp service, that's what you want to use. It's a lot better, you get a lot more voltage, higher amperage, and that's the way this coach is wired. This is 50 amp service, which is deluxe, as good as it gets right here. You know, asking about this little extension cord over here, if you ever do need, you find out, wow, I've got, you know, a pretty good run to make it to the box over here, you need to use as thick as possible extension, as close to your original shoreline cord as possible.
Okay.
If you do end up in an emergency, you've got to use a cord like this. Let's see, there's another adapter right here, Greg. So we would go from 50 amp service, which is 220 hots coming in.
Yep.
We're going to go to 30 amp service, which is a single 120 hot line coming in. We're going to put our adapter on it. This is an RV style plug here. This is a home 120 volt style plug here. Only difference, they're still 120 volt. It gives us the ability to plug into home style extension cords and outlets. We would plug that in, then we could make a run.
I see.
That's all we had available.
Right.
And we would only at that point want to use very low wattage appliances, you know.
Okay.
If you do run the microwave, run it for a short period of time, you would not want to attempt to run air conditioners because you're going to end up tripping breakers.
If you're going to run if you want to run air conditioners off of 110, you better start up your generator, huh?
Yes, there you go. Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. Or you better have it within reach of this shoreline here.
Right.
Now, if you were going to run just a single air conditioner, you could probably like hook this 30 amp service on and go another maybe 25 foot with a cord this thick, a 30 amp service cord, maybe another 20-25 feet to the box, and run a single air conditioner.
Right.
But running both the air conditioners, yes, you need that, or like you say, your generator.
Okay.
Let's see here.
What's that right there?
This is a coax cable. This is going to be for like cable TV, which is going in right here. And usually, like, you know, when you go into the park, the RV park, they're going to have all your hookups on this rear back side. So as you park in, you pull in, they'll have your electrical box, they'll have your dump station, they'll have your satellite TV or cable TV, all right there in that one area. So that's why all this stuff is back here on this side of these compartments. And you got a phone jack back here, or it might be for like internet. So that's all there. This is a transfer switch here.
Transfer switch being?
Well, when you plug in, you can see your shoreline goes in here, and it will transfer between the generator and the shoreline. So you're never bringing both in at the same time. And that way, if you fire up your generator, you're not bringing in the power from the gen and the shoreline simultaneously into the coach. It'll only go one or the other.
Gotcha.
And your generator is always priority, simply because your generator is usually more powerful, have more amps. It has the capability of running both the air conditioner always, where with your, if you break down a 30 amp service, you only have one air conditioner, which is, you see a lot. You go into these RV parks and a lot of times they only will have 30 amp service.
Right.
Or you pull in, oh, our 50 amp slots are full. So there's all our hookups there, our electrical hookups.
Now hold on just one second.
Sure. I'll be right.